Welcome to the Internet People Podcast. Do like your does and your cousin does too. Hit that subscribe button wherever you're watching this at, fam. And make sure you rate and review the podcast, man, so more people can check it out. So more people can help this podcast Grizzo. All right, word to Lizzo. All right, happy to be back, man. Dropping this pod a little later in the week, man, but I'm still giving you that funky stuff that you used to, man. You already know this is presented by the brand new KenyonLong.com website, man. Nice and shiny. Take a look at it. All right, watching this on the Internet People Podcast YouTube channel. Look at that. Boom. Drop your email right there or your phone number. You can text me. All right, checking out the brand new show, Kenyon Long Show. Episode 3 is coming. It's already filmed. Delicious Conspiracies. All right. Have you seen these shows yet? You probably haven't. Customer Service Show. All right, where we battled it out, man. So I got all kinds of shows. You can check that out at KenyonLong.com. Drop your email, fam. And let's get into it, man. Happy to be here this week, man. I woke up. I'm like, man, I got filming to do today, man. This is why you should always bulk record. So if you in YouTube right now, you in YouTube land, I'm just telling you right now, bulk record, man. It helps. Unless you're doing topics like I do. But yeah, man, I woke up this morning. And yeah, man, I just like, dang. First thing, I got a headache. All right. The first thing is I got a headache. And the second thing is, it's like, okay, I don't feel 100%. So what's the first, what y'all do when you start feeling like that in these times? I'm like, man, I hope I don't have the Rona, the Delta. Yeah, the Delta. I hope I don't have the Delta because your boy is vaxxed up 100%. Casting, I'm vaxxed up. Just so you know, this is an actor that's up. I can Netflix. I can work on set, no issues. All right, work on set, no issues at all. So no problem with me. But yo, man, I just was like, man, I gotta do the podcast today. And yeah, I just like, I don't know, man. I had a headache and I was gonna go to the gym. So I'm about to go to the gym, and you know, my weeks are kind of easy right now. And I'm walking to the gym. I take my pre-workout. All right, I can take my pre-workout, and I'm like, cool, let me go ahead and hit the gym because I got a busy day. I got the Kenyon Long Show. I got this Internet People Podcast. I got to do a bunch of things, fam. And I'm walking, and like you ever walk and you just feel dizzy, like, oh man, something ain't right, man. And so unbeknownst to me, you know, I'll say, I don't know what it was. And then I started thinking, like, you start working backwards. It's kind of like nowadays when you get sick, it's the equivalent of when somebody rob you. When somebody rob you, you be like, who could have done it? Which one of my friends, because usually your friends, which one of my homies stole from me? Because I know I had $25 and I left it on the counter when everybody's over. I just don't done it. Right? I start going backwards. And so when you get sick in 2021, you start being like, oh, okay, now how am I sick? What's the steps here? Why am I feeling like this? Was it the gym when I went there? I knew I got on the elliptical, but I didn't wipe it down this time. Thursday I did, but this time I didn't wipe it down. Or was it the chest press machine? Because it was extra sweaty and I still sat on it. So, you know, like you don't even know, you just start thinking like, oh man, is it my high blood pressure? It's something salty I ate. That's what I started doing too. Cause like my blood pressure is like right on the cusp, right? My doctor was like, yo, you slow down a little bit, slow down. You're doing too much. You're hitting them corners too bad. All right, too fast. So my doctor's like, yo, you got to work out like, you know, every day, 30 minutes. I'm like, cool. I already do that, doc. Tell me something I don't know. All right. You ain't doing nothing. You get paid to tell me something I already know. All right. My insurance company to pay you to tell me something I don't know. So I'm doing that, but I'm on the cusp right there. Don't want to get blood pressure. You already know I eat great. I'm eating good right now. Always healthiest person in my family. So I'm just like, dang, what did I eat? So I had some chicken yesterday. It was baked. The wife baked it, but then it was like, you know, Something on that skin? Was it too much seasoning? You know what I mean? Was she like Salt Bay? Did she do Salt Bay a little bit? Or was she heavy-handed? So let's start thinking about that. You know, my wife watches a lot of murder mysteries. You know what I mean? Like, hey, did she put something in this chicken? You know what I mean? That's just like a black person. Like, our demise is going to be chicken. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, it was the chicken. The doctor comes in. Well, you know what? It was the chicken that killed him. She put cyanide in the chicken. Oh, Lord, no. Mama fall out. Mama, no, not chicken. Because black people, we just love chicken. I'm just telling you right now. You know what I mean? That's why the thing they made vegan, the first thing they made vegan was beef. The second thing they made was chicken. All right? That's the second thing they made. Like, okay, we need to get black people on vegan. Let's make this more chicken. All right, let's go with chicken. How can we do chicken now? Cauliflower. Definitely not the same, fam. Definitely not the same. So I just started doing this, man, working backwards. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you touch a gas station. Tell me this. Before 2020, we was washing our hands, right? We're definitely still doing that. But we also was just like kind of, using hand sanitizer every 5 seconds, everything we touch. Am I the only one to stop using the hand sanitizer after touch the gas pump? I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. I know I can't. I can't be the only one who stopped using hand sanitizer after I touched the gas pump. And now I'm like, man, was it a gas pump? I got gas. Then you forget when you get gas. You just start working backwards. Let me go to my bank statement and see I got gas. I got gas on Tuesday. How am I feeling this today? And it can't be like I ain't got, so that's where I was, man. I took some Advil and I'm all right. I say, well, I'm like, 70%. So I'm here, fan rocking with you. Already know I love the podcast, man. You already know also, man, Buzzsprout. All right. Buzzsprout is one of my podcast distributors out there. And you want to get your podcast out there, use Buzzsprout, fam. Yes. Definitely. They're handing out $20 gift cards to Amazon. So this is how you get your podcast everywhere. You can get it on Apple. You can get it on Amazon. I tell my Amazon device as I'm looking at it, I don't want to say it. I tell my Amazon device, make sure you play Internet People Podcast and she'll do it for you. So all these podcast platforms, other countries, other podcast platforms are bigger. So they may not be on Apple. All right. It may be something on Android. Android's big in India. All right. So you want to make sure that you're everywhere, fam. So shouts out to everybody listening to this podcast all over the world. So make sure you go to Kenyon Long, scroll to the bottom, and you will see the and then you know what? I'll show you right now. Since we doing it live, Saturday Night Live. Let's scroll to the bottom of the website. And I've already done a video of this on the Kenyon Long main page. But let's just scroll to the bottom, man. All these promo codes, you'll just see. And if you're listening to this, go to kenyonlong.com. The link will be in the description. And this is where all my social media handles are. So we're at the very bottom of kenyonlong.com. All my social media handles are here. All of the YouTube channels, even the ones you don't even know about, are here. Twitch, everything else. And then your promo codes are right here. And so you see it, Buzzsprout, the newest one. Get your podcast heard with Buzzsprout. Get $20 Amazon gift card. All right, so cool. So shouts out to them, man. Shouts out to Buzzsprout, man, holding me down. They got a dope YouTube channel. Check them out. So let's get into it, man. I listened to some dope music while I was in the gym a couple times this week. Let's just talk about Kanye West, man. Kanye West levitating out in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We already talked about this on the brand new Kenyon Long Show YouTube channel. Hit subscribe. Definitely, man. It's dope. Love the content there, man, that I'm doing. It's a show. And so Kanye West for the Donda, which is the second, third, I don't even know. Kanye West is levitating out of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, man. Kanye West, you ain't Jesus. Stop it. All right. You ain't Jesus, man. Jesus paid his disciples. It doesn't matter if it was in bread and fish. He paid his disciples. Kanye West, you still owe the Sunday service gospel choir. Am I wrong? I mean, Kanye West, you couldn't even let the gospel choir use the bathroom. All right. You're not Jesus, bro. Stop it. You're not. We all fall short. All right. And you're not Jesus. Okay, and first of all, this ain't nothing new. Doing the levitation ain't nothing new. All right, we seen it plenty of times. Pink really killed it. Pink was like Cirque du Soleil. I'm like, wherever this ticket costs for Pink, it's worth it. But Kanye West, man, just stop it. You levitating, and we still don't have an album. That Nas album came out, King's Disease 2. I advise you to check that out. Shout out to Nasir Jones. Shouts out to the whole Queens. All right, used to live in Queens for a little bit. So I have my affinity for New York. Definitely, for the borough I have to choose, I have to roll with Queens. You know what I mean? Whatever in New York, because I lived in Queens. Just go to my bodega in Queens. You know what I mean? So shouts out to Queens. So Kanye West is just doing all this. This is the second listening event. Who has this many gigantic listening events? Where the music at, bruh? You know what I mean? Like, where is the music at? When it comes to YouTube, man, or wherever else, whatever you do, I ain't trying to do like no life lesson. Kanye West is definitely more mega famous than me. And, there was a time where I was about to actually open up as a rapper, young rapper for Kanye West. But, shouts out to John Monopoly and your boy. I forgot his name. But anyway, feel something. All right. So look, man, all this listening, where's the album? That's what we want to know. And I don't want to play the music. Hopefully, look at this. I don't want music coming up. Look at this fool. Kanye, you ain't Jesus, bruh. Yeah, stop it. Stop. Where is the album at? You put all this money into staying at the Mercedes-Benz, finishing your album there when there's tons of studios that could use the money for you to finish your album at, or Airbnbs. Stop it, bruh. Where's the music at? Nas came out. Nas is like, yeah, the album's out. King's Disease 2 is out. I literally heard that like 2 weeks before, like, oh, Nas dropping another album in 2 weeks? Psst, let me pull up the Sweet Chicks. I still haven't been to Sweet Chicks too, by the way. Maybe I need to go there for an episode of Delicious Conspiracies, which Nas would probably like that. So, but I definitely need to pull up the Sweet, though. You know what I mean? But Nas dropped King's. Look, man, I can't even talk. Kanye, where's the album at, bro? All this, you had the album. First of all, you worked on this album a couple years ago. So I heard that it was already done. Then I told you guys, it was on the Internet People podcast, I think last week, I said Kanye West does it where, maybe I cut that part out, where Kanye West will put an album up and then he's just like adding tracks like it's from LimeWire. We used to find like secret album on LimeWire or hidden extra tracks that was supposed to be on the album. I saw Kanye West treats his albums now. Like, oh, I'm going to put it on Spotify. Now that was dope though. I did like that. Like, oh man, he got the album up here and now you can just add songs to it. Like, how does that work? Kanye, the album still ain't out, bro. You got people waiting. All right. You got fans waiting for it. It still ain't out. Nas is out. Now, if you waited for Nas to drop, for you to drop later, that's cool. I'm with that. I want Nas to get the sales. Jadakiss streams are up because of Versus. Out of here. Kiss of Death. Kanye West, the album still ain't here. All right. You got all these people on there. You got a whole laundry list of people. Where's the album, bro? I don't want to see the theatrics. All right, save it for the Vegas show. Kanye West, you want to do a residency at Vegas after the Donda album drop? Go right ahead. All right, but drop the album first. That's all I got to say. Drop the album first. Now, we are talking about back to school shopping, fam. And you already know, if you're a parent like me and your child is going to school, daughter's about to go to high school, man, you're scared, you're terrified. The first thing you say is, it costs how much? What? You just boom, boom, headshot, body shot, kidney shot. You don't know what to do, man, but go to Amazon right now, man. So hopefully you already have Amazon Prime. All right. And make sure you go shopping on Amazon, man. Amazon, use my store. You go to thekenyonloan.com, scroll to the bottom. Start shopping on my plug store. I got electronics there. Computer Love, I think what it's called. Shop there. Try to get stuff for the kids. All right. and just keep shopping. All right, just stay on Amazon, just keep shopping, fam. So shouts out to Amazon, man. Make sure you do that, man. And good luck. All right, it's gonna be another year. But the kids get to go back to school, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited about my daughter going to school. I'm excited. You know what I mean? She's excited too, man. It's good for kids to be around people. I know how I feel when I'm not around people. Like you can see this, man. Like I miss doing improv with my friends, my comrades out here in LA, man. I don't know what's going on with the improv schools. I don't know. I'm like, when is it opening up? Like I got shows I'm trying to do, and like they just hit me with the cold shoulder. So I don't know. Maybe I gotta find another venue on my own. And it's just like it's a stressful thing, man. You just like, yo, I don't know, man. And then like the variants coming out, got more remixes than Puff Daddy. Take that. Get vaxxed up, man. Get vaxxed up, man. Cause y'all, I ain't trying to get depressed. I am half depressed most of the time. Cause it's just like, yo, man, I'm just trying to do my thing, man. I'm just trying to do my thing, man. I'm trying to levitate like Kanye out this mug. All right. Lizzo, and shouts out to watching this on a replay. Lizzo did a TED Talk. Man, yo. So Lizzo, man, I just don't even, I never seen a girl that want this much attention. There's girls, you ever dated a girl, right? They just clingy, fam. They are clingy. They want a lot of attention. I get that. I've seen girls like that. I had an ex, but just not this much, though. Like, and I just never seen a big girl that want this much attention. I seen big girls walk in the club with that confidence, with that swag on 100 trillion. And I'm just like, okay, all right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And I just tell like people sometimes like, yo, man, whatever it is that you're doing, man, sometimes you gotta have a swag like a big girl. They are confident. Number one. Number two is like big girls see me in the club. I don't know. They just attracted to me. So they always like spitting game at me and just trying to come at me, trying to give me a drink and everything. I'm like, whoa, mama, give me a drink. But also, yeah, just you do that. You do the thing where you just get that drink and you just go ahead and slide on over. Talk. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah. Oh, for real. Oh, that's good. Oh, you appreciate that. Look, my man over here real quick. I'm going to come right back. I come right back, man. You're gone, man. You're terrible. You're terrible if you did that. But big girls got confidence, man. All right. So I do admire that, man. Big girls got confidence. They command the room. All right. And as a man, as an alpha man, you want to do that, right? If you're a beta, I don't know what to tell you. But as an alpha man, you just want to step in, command the room. All right. The right way, in business, whatever. Just step in, boom. Live what it is. All right. That's why people love football players. People love MMA fighters. All right. UFC, Bellator, whatever. People love this because, like, look, they in a battle. They step in and stand-up comedians. All right. Stand-up comedians see themselves like that. Like, look, it's me versus the crowd. I'm going to get you guys. My job is to get you guys on my side by making you laugh at the stuff I wrote. And if I fail, I'm going to get booed or I'm going to get no laughs and then I'm a bomb. So big girls are like that. All right. That's why there's a lot of big girls that can be comedians, man. You know what I mean? If they're funny, if they're really funny, because they kill it. They just already confident out the gate. But Lizzo said she's confident. She's just too confident. It's just it's inappropriately confident at this point. So Lizzo did a TED Talk. And in this TED Talk, she talks about her ass. Let's just hear it. Pulling it up. Okay, so.
How did this happen? Twerking. Through the movement of twerking, I discovered my ass is my greatest asset. Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my God.
TED Twerk. I'm going to take my shoes off. Is that okay with y'all? Black people carried the origins of this dance through our DNA, through our blood, through our bones. We made twerking the global cultural phenomenon it has become today. I want to add to the classical etymology of this dance because it matters.
What?
From TikTok trends to songs and humor, we see so much erasure of what Black people have created. I'm not trying to gate you, but I'm definitely trying to let you know who built the damn game. My God. Has been the topic of conversation conversation. My ass has been in magazines. Rihanna gave my ass a standing ovation. Yes, my booty. My least favorite.
Oh my God.
How did this happen?
Okay. All right. Cool. Hopefully that audio played. Please check this out on Internet People Podcast YouTube channel. Go to the KenyonLone.com and you'll be able to see this video after it's actually posted. We are live right now. Lizzo did a TED Talk. All right. Now, if you don't know what TED Talk is, this is a company that just pretty much lets you go on stage and talk about whatever you want to talk about that maybe you're an expert in, or, you know, you want to enlighten us on. So this is how they build it. They don't pay nobody. You don't get paid for TED Talks. All right. It's kind of like doing stand-up in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we just give you our platform. Oh, it's kind of like YouTube. YouTube don't pay nobody. So Lizzo did a TED Talk. All right. So people, these TED Talks, man, they've been inspirational. People with one arm talking about how they are a millionaire by creating a business. People talking about philosophies and people talking about, I mean, usually it's inspirational. All right. Andrew Schultz, he did one about comedy, and it was about like, oh, can we still do comedy anymore with this cancel culture? Right. So that was different. That was a different one. But it was a good, but he was doing it as a perspective like, yo, man, we can't say nothing but comedians. We supposed to make light of things. And if y'all trying to like cancel us that's the gist of it. Right. Sorry. Just go watch that too. But shouts out to Andrew Schultz. Lizzo, right? So, but it's mostly intellectual, right? It's mostly intellectual stuff. All right. Lizzo, you get the opportunity to do a TED Talk. And this ain't like a local TED. They do some local TED Talks too, like in Atlanta and stuff like that, which may not make the main TED Talk. It'd be like, oh, it's a local TED Talk, but it's still, with their name on it. No, this is the big channel TED Talk. So you chose to do your TED Talk on your ass. Of all the things you could talk about as a big girl, as a black woman, somebody from the Midwest or something. There's a woman from the Midwest. I don't know. You can talk about that. I don't know. She's from like Minnesota or something like that. In the music industry, you can talk about that. Like you'll come up because she was in college. She was writing songs. And of all the things you could talk about, you talk about your ass. I just don't get it, fam. I don't get it. Lizzo, here's one thing we're sick of seeing is your ass. All right. Now keep in mind, I am a writer. Been a writer for a long time in ASCAP. All right. I got songs all over everywhere. New episode of new All American season 3 is now on Netflix. And my song is on season 3. So she's a dope writer though. Right. And she's a dope performer. Right. So I will say that. She plays the flute and she's dancing. And I think she twerks too while she's playing the flute. And then she sings. So performance is dope. From the songs that was buzzing, of course, I love as far as like, oh yeah, that's a dope song. The way she wrote it, everything, all that, dope. All right, I don't hate on Lizzo. What I do hate on is all this Laker game showing our ass, literally. We don't do that. We don't do that at the Laker game. We don't lift that skirt up and show our booty. No models are doing that. No old rich Karens are doing that. Nobody's doing that at the Laker game. And I just feel like Lizzo be extra read out about it. Lizzo, I get it. Rihanna may have gave you some clout, right? Shouts out to Riri. She's a billionaire. She may have gave you some clout, Lizzo, but you can talk about anything else. But you chose a TED Talk to talk about your ass. I don't know, man. I just, how do you miss the mark on that? Inspiration, motivation. I'm going to talk about my ass and I'm going to talk about twerking. Lizzo, we know. First of all, I haven't even heard white people mention twerking anymore. Let's just say that. It was when Miley was hot, right? When Miley Cyrus was doing the thing and she kept talking about twerking like she invented it. I was offended because I already know it started with 2 Live Crew, Uncle Luke. But black people was like, why are they talking about twerking? That's old. It's from the 80s. We've been saying that. We've been saying twerk. You can go back to Two Live Crew, listen to it. 89. All right. I just didn't understand that. White folks like, oh, I'm twerking. Like, what are you talking about? So, Lizzo, nobody's talking about twerking anymore. And on TikTok, right? They're dancing, everything, yeah. But they're not saying, okay, let's just twerk, right? There is a Busset challenge, right? They had a Busset challenge, but it wasn't like there was a twerk challenge. So they're not like literally saying the word twerk. And that's what I'm saying, all right? To where they could be twerking, but they're not just saying the word or whatever. This is not like as hot anymore. The move is still there, but it's not as hot. But I just don't know, Lizzo. All right, you could have talked about a million of things. I don't know. Maybe you're trying to go viral. Yes, she likes to troll, right? Yeah, y'all do this. I don't even know. Y'all be doing some trolling and stuff, man. Where she did a thing where she was talking about she talks to her stomach. She talks to her stomach. She loves her stomach. She rubs her stomach. I'm like, why? Why? You don't even need to tell us that. Lizzo, Eartha Lizzo, you ain't got to tell us everything. All right? And you ain't got to show us everything. That's just facts. I'm just telling you right now. You ain't got to tell us everything. And you ain't got to show us everything. And you definitely ain't got to do no TED talk about your ass. I haven't. I'm saying nobody. Hey, y'all, you see Lizzo's ass? You see that ass? That ass, though. That ass on Lizzo. Let me know, man. Is she all right, though, to talk about twerking in front of these, intellectual white people? Is that what we should be talking about? Or should we be talking about the plight of the black woman in America or something? I don't know. I mean, that's not what I would have talked about, but I'm just saying. Girl said I had a booty, so I can't say I don't have an ass. Girls should say I have a big booty. I don't know. I don't judge myself. Frontier Airlines passenger, speaking of twerking and booty, Frontier Airline passenger taped to the seat after allegedly groping 2 flight attendants, man. Now, this fool here, I don't even get this. I don't know if this is going to play. Okay, I don't want to hear your, I don't want to hear Shindig. I'm sorry. Shouts out to Knott's Berry Farm, though. So Frontier Airlines, man, who knew? All right. You guys have been losing your mind, man. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? We have been locked in, locked down. Locked in, locked down, locked up, threw away the key. All right. For 15 months. You guys are now on the acting stupid. Go to Tulum where everybody else is going. What's wrong with you, man? You guys are fighting people in the seats. Now you're groping flight attendants. All right. Now I expect this out of JetBlue, but Frontier Airlines, I'm ashamed of you. Passenger was taped to his seat after he allegedly groped and assaulted flight attendants during a Miami-bound flight from Philadelphia last week. 22-year-old man was arrested at Miami International Airport. Oh, man. Maxwell Wilkerson Berry of Ohio on Saturday charged with 3 counts of misdemeanor battery. And so I seen the video. I know we've seen the footage. Look at this fool. Seen the footage, man. And so basically, yeah, groped him. Let's see if we can get this to play now. Where's that at? My grandpa? Wow. Oh, catch some. Catch some. All right, let's roll that back so we can just see it. My bad. My grandpa. Catch these hands. Catch these hands. He got to catch these hands on that. Duct tape. That's wild. This is Miami flight, though. All right. That's super loud. This Miami flight though, that sound turn. That Miami flight sound turn on Frontier. I already know Frontier is a little cheaper, but that Miami flight. Fun fact about me, I've never been to Florida. Yep, never been to Florida. I'm from North Carolina. Never been to Disney World. Never been to Florida. You know, it's a pain point for me. Literally, me and my family had a trip planned to Florida last year. It would have been my first time going to Florida. All of us, actually. And COVID happened. Literally, we were supposed to go in March. And it was like, doom. So this fool, this F-boy, white folks, once again, there's a new TV show called F-Boy Island or whatever. Once again, white people, we have created this word. Please see Trick Daddy, Slip and Slide Records in 2000 and what? 2002, 2000. F-Boy. It's another word that black people created. White people are taking it and making it a TV show. I don't get it. Anyway, Frontier. So look, man, they duct taped him. He's talking about his grandparents got $2 million. They're richer than them. So look, man, shut up. Clearly the air marshal wasn't on there. So the flight attendant basically just taped him up, man. Now what messed up is that the flight attendants got fired, man. How you gonna fire me? If you ever worked in retail, convenience store, you ever work in retail, right? Remember, they used to say like, oh, some of them like, oh, I think some dude got fired because he tried to like stop somebody from stealing stuff. If you stealing something in my store, go right ahead. Okay, I'm not doing no more because I've seen some people who get fired for he stopped the thief from stealing from the store, and then like the company was like, oh, that's an insurance liability. We can't have you here, fired. So, yo, man, that's messed up, man. Frontier Airlines, how dare you? Shame on you, Frontier Airlines. There's no air marshal on the plane. They took matters to his own hands. I mean, I don't know. He's drunk. He's turned up. I don't know. But look, he's touched flight attendants. He groped them. Groped 2 flight attendants, man. Clearly, he had too much to drink. And what's they going to do? They can't do nothing but wait till they land. Duct tape, man. Now, I don't know what TV shows they watched or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know what TV shows they watched, what they thought about duct tape first. But look, that's all we got. Look, all we got is duct tape. I duct tape this fool. Duct tape him. And they get fired, man. They do get arrested. His grandparents are rich, so maybe he'll get bailed out by one of them. But I expected this out of JetBlue, but not Frontier, man. All right? I did not expect this out of Frontier. But JetBlue, y'all been turned up, man. I'm just telling you right now, man, y'all too turned up. Y'all I haven't even been on a plane yet. I haven't been on a plane yet. No, I have once. I went to the Bay. So y'all too turned up, man. Have some decency. You got enough money to go on a plane. Sit down and shut up. All this fighting on the plane. The couple with the food on the plane. What y'all doing too? I'm talking about you too. Couple with the spread of food on a plane. What are y'all doing, man? Save that for when you land. I don't know if I can find it, man. Couple had a whole plate of food. I'm like, what is this? What is this crap, man? Y'all losing your mind, man. This is live on Twitch as well. Twitch at Kenyon Long. I want to pull this up. Couple with the food. You know what I mean? Like, what is this ratchetness? This is it. Yeah, right here. Shouts out to Black Twitter. What is this? They had the old shrimp boil. Like, what's the point? With the baby wipes and the little handheld liquor. Like, in the cheeses. Shouts out to the cheeses. What's the point? Are you stunting? Are you stunting if you in coach with a shrimp boil on your lap? I don't think that's stunting. You know what I mean? That's not stunting, man. It ain't stunting if you in coach. Now, if you did this, I wouldn't even like it if it was in first class with a shrimp boil, man. Y'all are acting like you ain't never been nowhere. Just acting like you ain't been nowhere, man. This dumb stuff. You're fighting people, eating eating shrimp boils. Look at this. Look how the crab she got. Like, what is this, man? This ain't stunting. New York family for eating crawfish on a plane. Look at this. This ain't stunting, man. Y'all are doing some dumb stuff on the plane. I would duct tape them too. Like, what you doing? I'm duct taping you. You got crawfish. I don't want to smell that. I ain't trying to smell this on a plane. Y'all doing some dumb stuff, man. We ain't been out nowhere in 15 months. I'm just speaking from frustration here. You know what I mean? But I ain't doing none of that. All right. I ain't doing none of that. Sit on the plane, eat your crackers, eat your peanuts, put your headphones on. Don't be watching nothing dirty on your iPad. What else? Don't be drinking too much. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, man. Shut the hell up on the plane. Yeah. Your boy Kenyon said it, man. Wow. You see somebody on the plane, man, just say, yo, Kenyon said, shut the hell up. For real. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. You know, I don't care about your grandfather got $2 million. Shut up. We trying to get to Miami and turn up. Trying to go to KOD. Is KOD still alive? I don't even know. I just know what stuff rappers tell me. You know, and my friends from Miami. I don't know. I just live vicariously through music, TV, and then like, you know, what rappers tell me. Oh, I was at, Lil Baby tell me he was somewhere. Oh, okay, cool. I've never been to Florida, but when I go, Fontainebleau, KOD. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Miami, there's South Beach, Fontainebleau, KOD, Rick Ross, Trick Daddy, Trina, Miami Dolphins, Miami Hurricanes, and that's it. That's all I know. All right, I know what rap tell me. That's what I know. I know what rap tells me, man. So let me know you've been to a Miami or not, though. Let me know. Is it all hype? Is it all hype, man? Let me know. Let me know, man. But look, man, this is the Kenyon. This is the Internet People Podcast. My name is Kenyon Longhair, man. And make sure you check out the YouTube channel, man. I'm paying for live, so I got to go live more, man. And I'll let you guys know. But this is random for this live. So if you missed it, shouts out to the replay gang. Drop your comments in below. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you missed it, man, you can always go to kenyonlone.com and you'll see all of my shows, man. So shouts out to the fam on TikTok. I know I've been posting a lot of TikToks because I've been doing these YouTube shows, trying to go live on YouTube, you know, hitting up people about YouTube. So, you know, it's definitely about YouTube and TikTok right now. That's what my main concern is. So I appreciate your support, man. You support the brand new Kenyon Long show, man. Once a week, we dive into the topics. The main channel, we're still working on that. We're still going to figure out what that needs to be converted to. Internet People Pod on YouTube, man. So definitely excited. That special announcement too, Honestly and Truly is coming back. Yes, Honestly and Truly, man. So I'm excited about that. I was trying to do a crossover episode. I still may try to do one, but we'll see about that. So my co-host Ashford Thomas, we're back, man. He's a working actor. See, I'm doing this from the ground up. I ain't got no work right now. All right, I don't have any. I'm on sets. This fool been on sets for the past I feel like all of COVID, he just been on sets. You know, so he's been super busy, man. That's dope. I'm happy for my Carolina brother, man, my triad brother. But we are back. He hit me up. We seen each other. He's like, yo, man, we need to get back to doing Honestly and Truly podcast. Now, that is not in the audio version right now. It is on YouTube. So you can go to Honestly and Truly. Of course, I'll have it possibly on the Kenyon Long channel. That's where the older episodes are. You can go there and check that out. So me and him, we talk about topics during the week, and then we wrap it up saying how we feel about all these crazy topics, man. So super excited. We're gonna now redo. I guess I say do again some Honestly and Truly podcast with my brother Ashford Thomas. So support us there as well on the YouTube channel, Honestly and Truly with my brother, man. We want you guys, we go live to jump in on a conversation, drop your comments, and that's going to be dope as well, man. So appreciate that, man. Please support the website, though. Drop your email, fam. Drop your email if you love the content that I do all over. This is the most important thing, is the KenyonLone.com website, because it hosts all of this. It hosts all the shows that I'm doing. I'm creating shows, guys. So in my DMs, all that. Yes, they're based off the YouTube channels, but they are getting curated on KenyonLone.com. So whichever shows you mess with, I don't discriminate, but this all-in-one website, KenyonLone.com, family, is super important because you get the podcast as well on there. So you listen to the podcast. If you're on your computer and you're doing some work or whatever, man, you can pull up the podcast. You can pull up the website, play the podcast right there. The website while you vibing out, you know what I mean? Hopefully I'm making your day go by a little easier. And so do that, man. So it's there. You can drop your phone number. I'm not going to spam you. Drop your phone number there. We can chat. So chat with your boy. All right. So I definitely need to build that up, man. So you can chat with you. So you can chat with me. There is a function where you can donate as well, but I haven't set it up fully. So it's pay whatever you want. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate all the support because I am trying to build this website up to, a good amount. You know what I mean? Good amount. It ain't like blazing or anything, but I want to build it up, man. It's going to host my content. So basically it's going to be like if you just, how you pulled up Netflix and you just see different videos or whatever. It's pretty much like that, but you're just going to see it. Different shows, plus bonus content. So you'll be able to see bonus content on there. I usually do an extra Internet People podcast, as well as other shows, man. Behind the scenes shows. I'm doing From the Dirt. It's my new show where I'm just showing you, behind the scenes of what I'm doing, what I worked on that day. You know what I mean? And how my day flows. So From the Dirt, man, is dope. And I'm gonna drop another episode of that, man. So drop your email. You'll be able to see that, and you'll get a newsletter blast, and it'll tell you, or a text message. It'll let you know what you missed throughout the week. So you chilling at the crib, you know what I mean? You'll get that newsletter blast to your email, and you'll see that, and you'll be like, oh, okay, cool. Let me just peep what he did this week and check out the show, see what this fool talking about. So I do appreciate that, fam. And that link will be in the description, as well as all the promo codes are in at the bottom, as I showed you on the Internet People Podcast YouTube channel. Scroll to the bottom. You're trying to save on any promo codes for live streaming, apps that I use, save on, gear, ring lights, all of that on my Amazon store. You can see all of that, man, join into my Amazon store. So just go ahead, peruse around the buttons that you see. And I appreciate that, man. Anyway, so see you guys in the next episode. Stay up, fam.